Sharing a room with my stepsister was a disaster. Was it my fault? Lately, my life has been a whirlwind, and I need to share what's been going on. I'm a 17-year-old girl, and since my mom moved to Los Angeles for work, I've been living with my dad. He's 48 and has a daughter from a previous relationship, Dana, who's 22. We've never been close. There's always been this tension between us that we've never been able to shake. My dad and Dana's mom were never married, and their relationship ended shortly after Dana was born. When I came along, my dad tried to make Dana and me get along, but it never worked. She used to visit on weekends, and it always felt like she was competing for my dad's attention, which only made the gap between us wider. A year ago, Dana's mom passed away suddenly, just a week before her graduation. It was devastating for her, and she started showing signs of an eating disorder. Worried, I talked to my dad, and together we suggested she seek professional help. Although she resisted at first, she eventually agreed and started getting better. Recently, Dana decided to move in with us. Our house has 4 bedrooms, but one of them is empty and unfurnished. My dad asked me to share my room with her temporarily. At 17, I really value my space and privacy, so I wasn't on board with the idea, but my parents insisted, saying Dana needed emotional support. Since she moved in, things have only gone downhill. She's messy, noisy at all hours, and keeps taking my stuff without asking. The breaking point came when I found my favorite clothes ruined after she decided to try them on without permission. I couldn't hold back my anger and confronted her. Things escalated quickly, and I ended up slapping her. My dad heard the commotion and stepped in, but instead of hearing me out, he blamed me for everything. I felt so misunderstood and alone. In a moment of frustration, I shared what happened on social media, hoping for some support. But it only made things worse. My dad demanded I take the post down and apologize publicly, even threatening to kick me out if I didn't comply. I refused. During the argument, I brought up something I'd discovered while looking through some documents. The house is actually owned by my mom. That only added more fuel to the fire. When my mom came back, we had a family discussion. After hearing me out, my parents realized that Dana's behavior was causing too much conflict, and they decided it was best for her to move out. It was a tough situation, but I finally felt like my feelings were being acknowledged. Now we're working on rebuilding our family dynamic, and I'm getting ready to start college. I'm hopeful that things will get better from here.